What if the things that hurt you today could actually become the things that make you stronger tomorrow? More than 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosophers faced war, betrayal, poverty, exile, loss, and death. And yet, they developed a way of thinking that allowed them to remain calm when life became chaotic. They understood something most people still struggle to accept. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. In this video, we'll explore 10 Stoic rules that can make you mentally stronger, calmer, and harder to break. Rule 1. Control what you can control. One of the most important ideas in Stoicism is simple. Some things are up to you, some things are not. You don't control what people think about you. You don't control whether someone stays or leaves. You don't control the past. You don't control the weather, the economy, or every event that happens around you, but you do control your decisions. You control your effort. You control your attitude, and you control how you respond. The moment you stop wasting energy trying to control the uncontrollable, you gain something far more valuable: peace. So whenever something goes wrong, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, accept it. If the answer is yes, act. That simple question can change the way you live. Rule 2. Don't let your emotions become your master. Stoics never said that you should stop feeling emotions. They understood that anger, fear, sadness, and disappointment are part of being human. But they believed you should not become a prisoner of those emotions. Imagine someone insults you. Your first instinct may be to respond immediately. But between the insult and your response, there is a small space. That space is where your power lives. You can react, or you can choose. A strong mind doesn't mean you never get angry. It means anger doesn't decide your actions. Feel the emotion, understand it, then choose your response. Rule 3. Stop expecting life to be easy. One of the greatest weaknesses of the modern mind is the expectation that life should always be comfortable. But life doesn't make that promise. You will experience rejection. You will fail. People will disappoint you. Plans will collapse. And sometimes, despite your best efforts, things simply won't work. Stoicism teaches you to stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what can I learn from this? Difficult experiences can become training. Failure can teach discipline. Rejection can teach independence. Pain can reveal strength you didn't know you had. The goal isn't to create a life without problems. The goal is to become someone who can handle problems. Rule 4. Remember that everything is temporary. The Stoics frequently reflected on mortality, not because they were obsessed with death, but because remembering that life is temporary helped them appreciate it. Your youth is temporary. Your money is temporary. Your success is temporary. Even your problems are temporary. One day, the argument you're worried about today won't matter. The mistake you're embarrassed about will become a memory. The person you think you cannot live without may eventually become a chapter of your past. Remembering that everything changes teaches you not to cling too tightly. Appreciate what you have while you have it, because nothing is guaranteed to stay forever. Rule 5. Don't depend on other people's approval. Many people spend their lives trying to impress people they don't even like. They change their clothes, their opinions, their goals, even their personality, just to receive approval. But Stoicism asks a different question. Do you respect yourself? You don't need everyone to understand you. You don't need everyone to like you. And you certainly don't need permission to become the person you want to be. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that other people's opinions were outside his control. So instead of chasing approval, focus on character. Be honest when nobody is watching. Keep your promises. Do what you believe is right. Because external approval disappears quickly, but self-respect stays with you. Rule 6. Learn to be comfortable with discomfort. Mental strength isn't built during easy days. It's built when you deliberately do difficult things. Wake up when you don't want to. Exercise when you're tired. Study when you would rather scroll. Have the difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Spend time alone without needing constant entertainment. The Stoics believed that voluntary discomfort could prepare the mind for real hardship. You don't need to make your life miserable. You simply need to stop running from every uncomfortable experience. Because every time you face discomfort instead of escaping it, you teach your brain, I can handle this. And confidence is built from evidence. Rule 7. Stop complaining about what you cannot change. Complaining can feel like action, but often it changes nothing. You complain about someone. You complain about your job. You complain about the past. You complain about circumstances. And after all that complaining, the situation remains exactly the same. The Stoic response is different. If you can change it, change it. If you cannot change it, accept it and move forward. This doesn't mean become impassive. It means refusing to waste your mental energy on things that cannot be changed. Your attention is valuable. Spend it carefully. Rule 8. Remember that your thoughts are not always reality. Your mind can create stories that feel completely real. Someone doesn't reply to your message. Your mind says, they hate me. You make a mistake. Your mind says, I'm a failure. Someone succeeds. Your mind says, I'm falling behind. But thoughts are not always facts. Stoicism teaches us to examine our judgments. Before believing a thought, ask, do I actually know this, or am I assuming it? That question can prevent unnecessary anxiety, anger, and fear. Sometimes the problem isn't what happened. It's the story we created about what happened. Rule 9. Focus on becoming better, not looking better. Modern life constantly encourages us to perform for others, show success, show happiness, show achievements, show the perfect life. But the Stoics cared far more about character than appearance. Ask yourself, are you becoming more disciplined, more honest, more courageous, more patient, more useful to others? Because looking successful and becoming successful are two completely different things. A strong person doesn't need to constantly announce their strength. Their actions speak for them. Build the person you are when nobody is watching. That person is who you truly are. Rule 10. Remember that you will die. This may sound dark, but for the Stoics, it was one of the most powerful reminders. You will not live forever, neither will I. And we don't know how much time we have. So don't waste your life trying to win every argument. Don't spend years chasing the approval of strangers. Don't postpone everything meaningful until someday. Call the person you love. Start the thing you've been afraid to start. Say what needs to be said. Work towards something that matters. Because remembering death isn't about becoming afraid of life. It's about finally understanding its value. The Stoics weren't trying to create people who never felt pain. They were trying to create people who could experience pain. without allowing it to destroy them. So remember the 10 rules. Control what you can control. Don't become a slave to your emotions. Accept that life will be difficult. Remember that everything is temporary. Stop living for other people's approval. Become comfortable with discomfort. Stop complaining about what you cannot change. Question your thoughts before believing them. Build character instead of appearances. And finally, remember that your time is limited. You don't need to become emotionless. You don't need to become cold. You simply need to become harder to control by the things you cannot control. Because true mental strength isn't about having a life without storms. It's about learning how to remain standing when the storm arrives. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson the Stoics left us. You cannot always choose what happens to you, but you can always work on who you become because of it. Become stronger, become calmer, become the master of your response.